Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Hello, happy November, Scorpius, the Scorpion. Hey, it's me, Dale Mashed Potato. I'm the Groovy Cleveland Psychic, here to give you your Pokemon card reading. Guess what? Guess how many cards are in this deck now that I have been building, tailoring to be the medium for psychic messages from beyond. Got 69 cards in here now. It's grown. It is big. Almost looks as big as like a cigarette pack. Now, here we are, Scorpion season. And little old me, for the first time, is filming these early. Fingers crossed, I'm going to get these bad boys up before the month so that you can get your forecast before the month starts. That way, when you watch it, you won't already know that it's wrong. Whereas when I upload them in the middle of the month, you're already like, that didn't happen. JK, my readings are always right. Okay. You know, it is a general forecast. I don't need a disclaimer. Okay. Still getting over my throat chakra business that I had last month. A lot of lingering effects from this one. I don't know what it was up with it. Let's see, lingering effects, maybe something to do with Pluto. I don't even know what Pluto's up to at this time. Probably just moving slow and, you know, being a questionably a planet. I do have some tinctures. I don't much like to use them though because they taste like ass. But they were a gift and I'm grateful. I'm always filled with gratitude. I also have here in my Groovy Psychic Lounge a fiber optics lamp that I won at Dave & Buster's. And fresh flowers. Because I'm gay. And I'm classy, ho. Okay, well, Scorpions, why don't we get started? 'Tis your season. You know, Scorpion season is dark. It's got to do with Halloween and whatnot. So let's take a look and see what you have in store for your birthday month. I'm shuffling the cards. As always, I like to get a Pokemon card to start with. How about this one? To represent the energy you're entering the month with. What energy are you bringing into November? It's following you along, carrying it with you. You got Gothitelle, a psychic Pokemon. It's appropriate. Scorpions are psychic. Starry skies, thousands of light years away, are visible in the space, distorted by their intense psychic power. You can, Scorpions, you're coming in with an energy where, like, you are able to see other dimensions, okay? You're, like, able to understand other paths, other worlds. When someone says one thing and they're like thinking literally, you're able to like go around that and you're able to see it from the other side. Hello from the other side, Adele. Great. That's a good song. I love Adele. Yeah, so you're coming in with the Gothic Hell. It's coming in with you. A lot of power to this card. It's a very powerful card. This Pokemon evolved from Gothorita and just has a huge damaging attack. And some utility as well. So it's not just it's a very useful card as well. So anyway. Well, another card just popped out. And we'll see if it comes back. But since I haven't asked the cards for anything yet, I don't want to necessarily use it. But what I would like now are 3 cards to represent the month of November. I got one. For Scorpio. What's gonna happen? Oh my gosh. Oh! You got 4 cards. You got 5 cards. Okay. We are just gonna roll with it. And it's a lot of Pokemon cards, which I always love getting Pokemon cards. I think I need to add a few more Pokemon cards. Okay. Your first Pokemon card. It's Charmander. That's such a good sign. Just a classic Pokemon. Very successful Pokemon. You're going to have a fire. You're going to have a little bit of fire for yourself this month. A lot of passion and a lot of energy. The Charmander also has like a heart to it. If you watch the show, you'll notice like the Charmander has a little bit of a heart, and it's interesting because he evolves into Charizard, which you just think to be of this like huge damaging, destructive force. But there's more to it than that. The Charizard and the Charmander, they have a connection with Ash, and why? Because Ash made sure that this Charmander's light didn't go out. Okay. Why am I telling you this? I'm just telling you this because that's the energy you're going to have this month. You're going to have a positive, energetic, fiery force in you. Card 2, Pancham Hologram. Adorable little panda Pokemon. It's a playful Pokemon. That's what it says in the card. It's a playful Pokemon. It grows up imitating the behavior of Pangoro, which it looks up to as its leader. So maybe you're going to be looking for some guidance, or perhaps you will be the guide. However, we've got 2 little baby Pokemon that are not evolved yet. And so maybe you may be looking for some guidance. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. But however, it is encouraging you to maintain a playful, youthful attitude this month as well. You should. It's your birthday. And when are birthdays the best? When you're a kid. They really are. And so maybe for your birthday, throw yourself like a childlike party, like a costume party or like a theme party. Don't do something boring, do something fun. Cunning Survivor. Initiates who had been through the trial of knowledge learned to see everything as pieces of a larger puzzle. You know what, Cunning Survivor? Maybe you've survived something, Scorpio, and it's kind of done, over with. And so now you're like in a new phase, and that's why some youthful energy is coming forth. Beldum. My brother keeps telling me I need to find Beldum on Pokemon Go because they have sparkly ones. There's sparkly Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and I'm supposed to find them. So it's interesting that this came up. Why do people do that? Why can't I just drink? I think there's so much noises and stuff involved. I'm trying to drink gracefully now. Okay. Its cells are all magnets. It uses magnetism to communicate with others of its kind. This tells me, yes, you may need to have a little bit more of a social month. It's definitely not a heavy month for you, Scorpio. It's social. It's fun, and you've got a little bit of fire inside of you to share with others. You're going to have some social excitement this month. as well as some personal growth. Again, this Pokemon evolves 2 more times. This is the baby version, and it loves working out. That's one of its character. That's what its flavor text says. It loves working out. So I'm really seeing a light month for you, Scorpio. And look, you've got 3 orange looking cards. 2 are fighting and 1 is fire. So that's, again, it's a very like light orange color type of energy for you. It's really not excuse me, it's not heavy or anything like that. What's the energy that you're going to leave the month with? Closing my eyes so I don't see it, and then I'm going to like just like shuffle it kind of, and then I'm going to like take the one on the top, which is Jason Ayers. This is a referee in the WWE. Jason Ayers' path to WWE began as a referee on the independent roster. He worked his way, working to pursue his dream. He got the call in 2012 and was immediately thrust into important messages. Tacky. I'm not sure why this card is in here. But it is about working hard to pursue your dream. His dream was not to be a WWE wrestler. I mean, for that you have to have a physique. You have to have the ability to flip upside down off the top rope. I'm guessing this guy didn't want to do that, but he wanted to be part of it anyway. And he decided to be a referee. And so, the message for you is never give up on your dreams and be willing to adapt your dreams, because maybe you're not supposed to be the WWE wrestler. Maybe you're supposed to be a WWE referee. And I bet they could have a longer term career because there's less room for injury. Although sometimes those WWE referees do get effed up. So, ultimately, this guy pursued his dream, and he is on the WWE now. It tells me to look at your goals in a more creative fashion, and don't be so, you want to be playful with your goals, and don't be so like direct and like rigid about it. That's the message I'm getting for you, Scorpios. Does it come through to you? Does that speak to you? Does it? But ultimately here, we've got a good reading. Have fun this month. Enjoy your little little fire you've got, and remain playful. Work out. Be among friends. You've cutting survived. Not every month needs to have craziness and stuff and dramatic events. This month is not one of those. You may have had those in the past. You survived them. Cunning survivor. This month, it's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. Not what it's about. Okay. Let's get your birthday. I'm going to give you a birthday card. One last card. This is a birthday card. I don't know why I've never done this before. But we're going to pull a birthday card. One card for your birthday. And it is Sabretooth, an X-Man card. Basically, this guy's a wild animal. So, oh boy, maybe on your birthday, you need to let the wild animal out. Don't be afraid to get wild. Get wasted or something like that. Have fun. Act goofy. Do what you want. Yeah. Alright. This has been Dale Mashed Potato, Groovy Cleveland Psychic, coming to you live from Cleveland, Ohio. And that was your reading, Scorpio. Anyway, enjoy. Have a lovely month. It was so great speaking with you. This reading is officially over.